the mechanism for actually leaving a review on these third-party directories. And we've talked about this before. There's obviously, we've got to make the differentiation between first-party and third-party reviews. Again, first-party reviews are reviews that only live on your website, and you are responsible for collecting them. You're basically your own directory. That's why they call them first-party reviews. And then there's third-party reviews, which are third-party, meaning they're not, obviously it's not you, it's somebody else. That's third-party. So that's like Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. They're the ones that are hosting your reviews, and you've got to send people to those particular directories in order to get those reviews. First-party reviews, you send them to your own website to leave a review. So that's really the main difference. Now, if you don't have a mechanism for getting reviews, you're not gonna stack up to your competition, and that means in terms of social proof. And that's really, really important because these reviews show up right in the actual directory searches. So when somebody is looking for a business, these reviews show up in the search results. They show up on your Google My Business page. First-party reviews can actually show up with your website in the organic search results. So in other words, you can either make it so that you have stars showing up with your website or no stars showing up with your website. And that's a big deal because those gold stars are the only thing that's gold on an entire page. It's like having a gold medal around your neck, if you're an Olympian. I mean, it's like, it just stands out. It makes you, it's just huge credibility. And so anyway, so if you don't have a mechanism or an understanding of how to do this, you're not going to get the number of inbound phone calls. There's all that gold on that page. Yeah, exactly. And that's what you want. You want, wait, are we finally?
Yep.
Oh, hallelujah.
As soon as I saw that, I had to share my screen.
Oh, finally. Oh my goodness. Okay. There is a God. Thank you. I mean, so this is what I was talking about. So there's a great example of having the review show up with your website organically. This is what we mean. I want to show you instead of tell you. And we've had some challenges because we changed our website recently, and we had the third party and first party reviews on one page. And then we separated the pages out, and Google re-indexed our site, and all of a sudden the page just got lost in the shuffle. And then boom, all of a sudden, kablammy, they're showing up on the first page again. This shows you though how much credence that Google gives to you actually keeping track and giving getting first party reviews for your own business. And you would think it'd be just the other way around, because these are you basically kind of policing yourself. There's no really better way to say it. And we didn't intend this to be about this, but I mean, this is really an important topic for you guys to understand. I mean, you are the one who sends out the request for people to leave a review. And it's actually a little bit easier process to get a first party review, I think, than a third party review on a site like Google My Business. Because if you don't have a what we call a Google naked link, for example, to get a review on Google, you probably aren't going to have a very good of a chance of getting, Google reviews. I'll just tell you flat out, based on my experience. It makes it so challenging to get reviews. And so, we've really become specialists in this area, and we know what it takes to get, we've got multiple businesses that have 400 plus reviews, 5-star reviews, and they've gone from, 2-star ratings to 5-star or almost 5-star, and that's a huge difference. It makes literally, here's the bottom line. If you just increase your star rating by 1 star, this is a Harvard study, you increase the income that your business makes, the gross revenue, by 10 to 15% without doing anything else. Okay. Wow. So that's the stakes that we're talking about here. I mean, this is the impact that a star rating increase, just a star rating increase, can make, let alone the number of reviews that you get, or the recency of those reviews, or what those reviews say. Okay. So anyway, So let's get into what we said we're going to talk about today.
Okay, so today we were going to give some suggestions on how to get reviews as far as receiving a written review via text, chat, email, or video.
Okay. So we've done a lot of review culture trainings. Okay. And one of the most effective ways to get reviews is to have your culture of your business all, on board with this. I mean, so what I mean by that is that in order to really before we even go into all this, I think it's really important to understand that based on what I've done and what I've seen over the past 10 years, that if I don't have you, Crystal, and Steve, and everybody else on board with this whole principle of getting reviews, then the likelihood of success is going to be significantly diminished. And so what that means is there needs to be a culture shift in the business first, before we even talk about any, the mechanisms that we're going to talk about right now. So I want to encourage you guys, if you don't have your team on board, then, we do have a video where I go through a 35, 40 minute review culture training. So connect with us in chat and we'll send that to you free. I mean, basically, we've charged for it, but I mean, this is the culmination. This is really the foundation. If you don't have this, then all this other stuff is really going to be for naught. And here's the reason why, is because you have a window of reciprocity of about an hour within where you have the chance to get a review from somebody after they've had an amazing experience with your business. It's that time that they're so excited, they're so happy about what you've done for them. And you, as the owner or the person that's singularly responsible to get a review, might not be there when that person is happy. It might be somebody in customer service that makes them happy. It might be somebody in some other division of your company. And this is why I'm saying having a culture of review gathering and understanding of the importance of social proof is the foundation that if you don't have it, then all this is going to be for naught. Now, there are strategies like we're going to talk about. And one of those is a text. So you can use text. It's very, very powerful, because if you've got that person's cell phone number, most likely you've got a pretty good connection with them. And the fastest way to get a review via text is especially if you want to get the all-powerful, almighty Google review, is with what we call the Google Naked link. Okay. Now we do also, if we're gathering a first-party review, we will send them another specific link for a first-party review. It's a different link. So in other words, what we suggest is that you focus on one platform at a time or one type of review at a time, either a third party or a first party. Now, a Google review is a third party review. So a Google Naked link works like what Crystal's going to show you here. Do you have a link to?
Yeah.
Let's make sure just grab one. And basically what's really quick or what's really simple about this is you can text this to somebody, you can email it to somebody, and when they click on this link, when they tap on the link on their phone or they click on it on their laptop or desktop, it immediately goes right to Google, and miraculously, it pops open the Google review box. That's the all coveted Google review box where the person, all they have to do at that point, because it takes them directly to your Google My Business page, and it literally opens up the exact box that they need to be at in order to leave you a review for your business. That's so, so powerful, because the likelihood that somebody will find that Google review box is highly unlikely if they're not, especially if they're not very technically savvy. Okay. So what you do is you take all the guesswork out of it by sending them a specific link at a specific time. So within that window of reciprocity, you send them a link for either a first-party review or a third-party review. And we've got links for generating third-party reviews as well that will give people a choice of multiple different third-party directories. And, we're actually moving away from this a little bit because we're finding that it's in the gray area as far as being within Google's terms of service, because what it does is it says, hey, have you had a great experience with us? And then if yes, then what it does is it shows the 3 directories that we want to get a review on. But if they say no, then they don't get the choice to go. And that's what Crystal was just showing you right there. She just clicked on from an email. Okay, well, let's go back to here's the naked link. So let's show them the naked link again really quick.
I was trying to go with where you're talking.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the place that the Google naked link it goes to. So do you have the naked link so we can actually just click on it and show them how it works again? Okay, while she's grabbing that, and that's an example of an email that we would send out, and you can see where it's got that complete review box right there. Okay, now that is another mechanism for us to get reviews. It's to send an email. Okay, and we can gather the same thing: first-party reviews, third-party reviews from an email as well. And this is what one of those emails would look like, and basically the person, and we would send this out in mass to your entire list. So you would give us your list. This is how we get, a good 30-40% of the reviews that we get is that we upload a list to our system, and then it sends out an email to all of those people. Do you have a naked link, Crystal, that we can show how that works? Okay. And so what I was saying is that we used to send out a request for a third-party review by saying, hey, would you recommend us first? And then if they say yes, then we give them a choice to leave a review on one of 3 directories. If they say no, then that review goes directly to us, or that option for them to give us feedback goes directly to us. So we're gaming the system a little bit because we're only letting them leave a third-party review when we know that it would be favorable. And that's so we just like the idea of engaging with people and then sending them that link, that very specific link to one third-party directory for them to leave a review at that moment that they're really, really happy. And so Crystal's got the naked link right there, ready to press enter. Okay. Now she's going to press enter and watch what happens. And this is how quick it is. And this can happen either on a laptop, a desktop, a mobile phone. And you're seeing that it's taking the person directly to the Rockingham. This is one of our clients. It's a property management company in Australia, Professionals Rockingham. And boom, right there. They didn't have to search. They're right at their Google My Business page. The review box pops open. And then you put the stars in there, and then you put the review in, and you click post. And you can even put pictures in there too, as well, which I would highly recommend that you ask for as well. It's a little bonus. So there you go. That's simple. I mean, that right there. And those pictures are great because it does give even more social proof, because it's like validation and verification that it's not just pictures from you, it's pictures from other people that really like your business as well. So that's how you get reviews from text. And I showed you how you get them via email. And then you can get reviews, and I've seen this as well, which is great. And it's super organic and it's super natural feeling, is if you actually just get a review on like Twitter, okay, or on like Facebook, and then you just do a screenshot of that Twitter post, and then you post those images to your website as well. And that leads me to another thought as well, which is, if you are doing review images, it's really important to post these images. And this is one of the things that we do is, once you get these reviews, you got to do my suggestion is to do social proof marketing. Because one of the things that we believe is that reviews are only as good as the number of people that hey, Tiffany, that reviews are only as good as the number of people that see those reviews. Okay. So we want to promote those reviews by creating YouTube review videos out of them with our spokesmodel and our green screen technology and all that, so that we highlight those reviews and we create a specific review video that highlights that review, gives you social proof, and will rank it for particular keywords for like property management and then surrounding cities in your area. So you have like this little salesperson selling for your business 24/7 with this review video thumbnail that shows up in the search results. Now to stay focused on how to get reviews, the other thing is that you can also get reviews even via chat. Okay. So you can get a text review via chat. But what I really like to use chat for, and this can be Facebook Messenger chat, this can be YouTube chat, this can be chat like we use on our website. If you go to accelerateyourmarketing.com, you'll see that we have a chat functionality on our website. Facebook makes it super easy. I mean, like super, super easy. And even like Google Assistant, you know, Google's got its own chat platform, and Twitter's got its own platform, and even Instagram. I mean, you can send people videos like we call it like live video, because it's not live, it's recorded, but because it's sent via chat, it's like literally almost instantaneous. And the beauty is that it's super low, it's like super low production. And that's what people, from my experience, love about these type of videos. It's like the more higher produced a video is, the more it feels like it's like the slick back, you know, salesman kind of thing, where it's like, it feels too overproduced. It's not believable, you know, and it's true. It's like, you know, if I get a video of somebody, and you can do this via chat, and that's the beautiful thing is that you can literally, the person doesn't have to be in a studio. They don't have to drive to your office, and you don't have to put green screen up or, you know, lights up and all this stuff, and get the right, you know, lighting and the right audio and the right, I mean, as long as somebody can, yeah, it takes a whole day and you got a whole production thing. No, it's like, hey, I had a great experience. It's more important what they say. So that's where we always go back to the 2W testimonial, what benefits they received, and then why they would recommend your company. As long as they use that 2W, you're golden. And so the only thing is all they got to do is just press that little record button, get right in front of their phone, and then literally record themselves, and it goes right to you. And here's the secret for Facebook, is that it's done via Facebook Messenger Personal. Okay. You can't do this yet, because I see what happens is if you use Facebook Messenger to send me a video, I can then download that video to my camera roll. But if somebody sends me a video via Facebook Messenger to my business, I can't download those videos to my camera roll. So there's a subtle shift there, a difference, but make sure if you're a business and you're asking for a video testimonial that they send it to you via Facebook, your Facebook Messenger Personal, not directly to the business. Okay. That's just a little. Now, the other thing is that, you know, you can even do this via chat. So you can go to chat on our company site, and you'll notice that there is a functionality to send a file. So you can send us a video file. That's one of the things that I love. You can use Vidyard. Vidyard is great. It takes 2 seconds to record a video. So you're sharing your screen there. Yeah. So, yeah, if you go right to the website. Yeah. And, yeah, that's our landing page, but yeah, and we're totally changing the layout of the website here. How much more time do we have? We have a few more minutes, I guess.
Yeah, just a few more minutes.
Yeah, we're going to totally streamline this, but if you'll see the chat there in a second, or you should, there we go. So yeah, you can go right there in the chat, and you should be able to, you know, like for certain chat platforms, you'll be able to send like a video or a file, etc., to the person or to the company. Like Intercom, I think gives you the same option. But anyway, those are some ways just to review. If you want to get a text review, if you want to get reviews, first and foremost, make sure that you've built your foundation and you've got your entire team on board, and you've done some sort of review culture training, which would involve rewarding people when they get reviews and helping them understand why reviews are important and how it specifically is going to benefit them, for the company to get reviews, and maybe even, you know, get them to leave, the people that leave reviews, to mention them in the reviews. So they get a little benefit as well. There's all different strategies to doing this, but the mechanisms for getting reviews, first and foremost, there's first party and third party reviews. Some of the best ways to get reviews is through the Google Naked link. And also, and you would send that Google Naked link via text. You can send it via email. You can get third party and first party reviews via text and via email. And you can also get video reviews as well via Facebook Messenger, via chat. And I mean, you can just go really super easy, old school. You can even have somebody send you a text video from Facebook or even iMessage through iOS. So, you know how you can send people, video messages. That's another very, very quick way for somebody to send you a video review as well. And just, what else? I think that's pretty much it. The other thing is I talked about, marketing those reviews as well once you get them. So it's the social proof marketing is so important. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If somebody wants to get a hold of us, I mean, yeah, definitely chat us up. What do you think, Crystal?
It sounds pretty good to me. Send us a message at m.me/accelerate marketing. This week, we're going to talk about online reviews. Next week is going to be, what did we talk about? Oh, next week will be local SEO. And the week after that is Google My Business.
Google My Business. Okay. And then tomorrow, do you have a topic for tomorrow yet?
Well, the exciting part is I was looking at all of our topics and we have links for every topic. So not yet, but I will have something to talk about for tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks, Crystal.
Create a great rest of your day, everyone.